The following message is transmitted at the request of the Governor of the State of Pennsylvania. Residents in the city of Harrisburg, lock all of your doors immediately. The Harrisburg Police Department is searching for a dangerous suspect who was last seen slitting the throats of anyone that stood in its way. This suspect's identity and location are unknown at this time. To protect yourself from being found, the following action should be taken. Stay indoors, if at all possible. Do not let anyone into your home. Keep a weapon, knife, or firearm close in case the suspect manages to find you. If you see anything suspicious happening in your area, dial 911 immediately. This message is transmitted at the request of the Governor of the State of Pennsylvania. More reports of attacks from the suspect have been reported. The bodies left behind were shown to have multiple lacerations around the person's abdomen, as well as a large cut at the person's neck. In addition, the suspect has been partially identified. The suspect is believed to be a white female, about 10 years of age, who is 4 feet 1 inch tall, and weighs 98 pounds, with black hair and blue eyes. She was last seen wearing a blue dress, a gray jacket with angel wings on the back, and brown boots. The suspect is believed to be carrying a butter knife which she uses to kill its victims. All residents should remain indoors and not leave their home for any reason. If you see the suspect in your area, dial 911 immediately. Do not approach the suspect, as it has the capability to kill. This message is transmitted at the request of the Governor of the State of Pennsylvania. The suspect has now been fully identified as 10-year-old Sarah Ailey. What motivated her to turn violent towards civilians is unknown. Sarah was believed to have entered the Shell gas station. For your safety, any and all residents living within a 1-mile radius of the Shell gas station should immediately shelter in place. To shelter in place, turn off all lights. Lock all of your doors and windows. Turn off all heating and air conditioning units. Police officials will attempt to handle this situation. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing situation. This message is transmitted at the request of the Governor of the State of Pennsylvania. The Shell gas station, in which the suspect was reported to be in, has exploded. Sarah Ailey left the scene with blood covering her hands. When police arrived to interrogate the suspect, Sarah gave out a devilish grin and simply stated, "Your efforts are all but useless. When midnight strikes, and when it comes, no one will be there to save you." Sarah is believed to be headed towards the parking lot of the 7-Eleven to find more people to kill. Residents should be sheltering in place, and let police handle the situation. However, it was also reported that Sarah is able to clone herself for a short period of time. There are currently 3 clones roaming around the city of Harrisburg. If you see Sarah Ailey, or one of her clones, do not attempt to kill her. Attempts to kill Sarah Ailey have failed. The following message is transmitted at the request of the governor of the state of Pennsylvania. Sarah Ailey is believed to be roaming around the city of Harrisburg, with blood covering her arms. However, it has now been reported that she can also disguise as the person she recently killed, and can now hide her victims better than before. It is important for all residents to not interact with anyone outside of their shelter, as it could be Sarah in disguise, and she will ultimately kill you. Sarah has released 2 more clones into the city. Do not try to kill Sarah Ailey. All attempts to kill Sarah have failed. Remain in your shelter, hidden away from the public. Sarah Ailey should not be able to find you. Most importantly, stay calm. Panic will only make the situation worse. Unruly behavior will not be tolerated, and will result in arrest. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is being transmitted by request of the United States government. This is not a test. Once again, this is not a test. Reports of a massive wormhole appearing above Pennsylvania have been received. The wormhole is causing lightning strikes that are currently destroying shelters and buildings. It has been determined that there are no safe places for civilians to hide. In addition, Sarah Ailey's massacre of over 10,000 victims has caused her to awaken. She has a set of black demonic wings on her back which she uses to fly, and holds a bloody spear which she uses to remove the heads of her victims. Sarah's clones are believed to be flying towards all major cities of the United States to kill more victims. Any and all residents listening to this message are instructed to stay hidden from the public. Pennsylvania is no longer considered safe and will be destroyed shortly. It is believed that this is the entity that Sarah mentioned earlier, and that the end has come for humanity. The president is believed to be in extreme danger, as Sarah's clones are currently attacking Washington, D.C. The White House is suffering massive structural damage and it isn't known if the president is still alive. Stand by for this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted normal programming at the request of the United States government to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information to the public in assigned areas. This station will be discontinuing normal programming. You should now tune to stations providing news for your local area. This station will be discontinuing normal programming. Do not use the telephone. Telephone lines should remain open for official use. The emergency alert system has been activated. This is an emergency action termination. The danger to civilians is over. Sarah Ailey has been killed after a knife struck her from behind. Her last words were, "I may have fallen, but you are not rid of the danger that still lurks around this world." Sarah then faded away into a dark mist and her knife remained on the ground with blood covering the tip. Sarah Ailey is no longer considered a threat to the public, and it is safe to leave your shelters. Once again, Sarah has been killed, and it is now safe to exit your shelters.